Hey guys, welcome back. So, real quick, I just want to say it is the first Friday in February at the time of this release, and a little tongue twister right there, or alliteration, I should say, saying all those F's, first Friday in February. But anyways, enough of that. Today, I will be reviewing the collaboration album, Fan of a Fan, the album by Chris Brown and Tyga. The album is a sequel to their mixtape, A Fan of a Fan, which was released in 2010, 5 years prior to this studio album. I found it interesting that Chris Brown had some rap verses here on the album. I thought he had some decent verses throughout. Now let's hop into it and see what I have to say about this album. This album was released on February 20th, 2015, so its 7th anniversary is coming up here shortly, within the next 2 weeks. And it was released the day after my birthday. The standard edition has a runtime of about 48 minutes. The deluxe edition, which I own a copy of, includes 4 bonus tracks and brings the album up to about 1 hour and 5 minutes in length. The duo started getting ideas together for the album in 2012, but recording sessions didn't really come out until later in 2013 and 2014, and it didn't wrap up until early 2015, as both were doing some solo work at the time as well. This album has Chris Brown and Tyga as executive producers, as the album itself was produced by people such as DJ Mustard, Jess Jackson, Nick Nick, Drummer Boy, and DJ Frankie, as well as few others I'm not going to mention here. Up to the release of this album, both Chris Brown and Tyga have worked together on previous tracks and want to do a collaboration album together, since they seemed to flow well. And again, they released a mixtape back in 2010, before, this whole album was even, an idea. They also want the album to have more of a West Coast feel, which is where I feel most lyrics and beats try to come from. Features on the standard edition include Ty Dolla $ign, 50 Cent, Pusha T, Fat Trill, Boozy Badass, and Schoolboy Q. On the deluxe edition, there are 3 more features. We get a feature from J305, T.I., and Wale. Again, continuing on with the West Coast theme, they want to try and have more, rappers from the West Side on the album, hence its, theme and lyrics. The album only has 2 singles. They are Ayo, which is the lead single, and Bitches and Marijuana, which features a verse from Schoolboy Q. Let's hop into some of the tracks. We kick off the album with West Side. Personally, I didn't care for Chris's raps on the track. I felt he didn't have a decent flow in a way. All I have to say that I did enjoy the beat on the other hand. Nothing Like Me features Ty Dolla $ign, which gives us our first track that includes a feature. I enjoyed Ty Dolla $ign's verse here. I didn't really care for the beat though. I felt there was something missing or lacking, but I kinda enjoyed both like vocals and flows from Chris Brown and Tyga here. AO is personally one of my favorites on the album. I love how they do a little exchange in the verses throughout. I loved Chris's vocals during the chorus as well. I'll skip down to DGIFU, which features Pusha T. This track samples lyrics from Forgot About Dre by Dr. Dre featuring Eminem. It also contains a lyric sample from Notorious Thugs by the Notorious Big, or Biggie Smalls, if you want to call him, featuring Bone Thugs and Harmony. The last sample it contains is Big Pimpin' by Jay-Z featuring UGK. I'm not too big into samples with lyrics and beats, but as long as they turn into something original, I'm alright with it. The beat wasn't too bad, but honestly, it wasn't one of the best here on the album. Lyrically, it wasn't bad, but I felt it was heavily dependent on some lyric samples. I didn't mind Bitches and Marijuana, which features Schoolboy Q. I enjoyed Q's verse here. I felt this was one of the better songs on the album. I enjoyed verses and vocals from both Chris and Tyga. Closes out with She Going Up, which ends the standard edition. I didn't think it was the best track to end the album with. I didn't care much about the electronic type beat. Again, I didn't care for Chris's rap verse here as well. Here on the album, my favorites are AO and Bitches and Marijuana featuring Schoolboy Q. Today, I will be giving this album a 3 out of 5. It wasn't a bad album, but I don't think it was the best collaboration album out there in my personal opinion. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments section. I'd like to note real quick that I'll try to start doing 2 reviews a week starting sometime this month. I haven't figured out a date quite yet, as I'm still, trying to figure out what albums I want to do and what order. So I'll try to organize the albums I want to do in an order and try to stick to it this year. Some I may switch around or change completely, as I would like to try and hit on albums that are going to be released this year, or have already been released this year, like Dawn FM by The Weeknd and Brickside by The Lumineers. With all that being said, next week I will be reviewing FURTURESEX LOVESOUNDS by Justin Timberlake, which is his second solo album, and personally my favorite of his, followed behind, the 2020 Experience albums.